Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner again for another episode of Tea and Tarot. I was just playing with my video thing and it had all these adjustments for my face, and I tried it. Oh, I've bigger eyes. Oh, look thinner. It didn't make any difference. Oh, and then you could tone it or something. Smooth. That was it. Well, I couldn't see the difference really, so I gave up. It's put me further away and I'm not sure why. No, it's done. Oh, it's put itself on a funny setting, and now I'm smaller than I usually am in it. Never mind, we'll get on with it. So I would say we're in the middle of Storm Claudia, but I think we're on the outskirts of it. We're not getting the worst of it. It's quite windy though, and there's been diagonal rain, and I can see enough light on this video, but it's actually, in reality, it's quite dark. It's been quite dark all day, so that just puts me in hibernation. Ooh, teeth. Puts me in hibernation mode again. So I haven't got a lot done because mostly I've just wanted to snuggle up somewhere. Oh, and hide, really. Oh dear. But yeah, I haven't seen any of the birds. It's too much for them. They're hiding. Don't blame them. And the sheep are carrying on like normal. I always think that in the wind they're all right because they're quite low to the ground. They've got the hedgerows, but they're just carrying on eating grass and just ambling about. I haven't seen any cats today. Hopefully they're in all snuggly and warm. Yeah, so see how we go. It's supposed to be nice weather tomorrow, so the storm's just passing by. But if you hear howling or rattling's the chimney or the wood burning stove, because I can feel the draft come down the chimney. And it's slightly drafty in the extension as well. When it's windy, the wind gets into houses. I spent ages trying to track down a draft in here. Years. Eventually pinned it down to the keyhole of the patio doors. And even though the key was in it, if the key's not straight up and down, if it's at an angle, that like the lock, like it takes the lock with it, the draft gets in. And I thought that was bonkers. I never thought to look there. I was looking to see, round the patio doors, around the frame, and where the aerial coax comes in for the TV, and like, where is it getting in? Under the step from outside? No. Keyhole. Now, my old house had a mortise lock, so it was quite a big keyhole and a bit of a chunky key, and you could kind of expect the draft coming in there, and if you weren't using it, you'd shove kitchen roll in it to bung the hole up. But a lock like that's normally closes around the key, you wouldn't expect the draft. I wouldn't anyway. Ooh, yeah, enjoying my tea again. Better get on with the tarot while it's reasonably light. Okay. Okay. That was interesting. The energy was going in a circle, sort of around my head, like third eye area, down to, it might have been going through my head, down around the cards or through the cards. And then it started changing the angle till it was going round the cards again, the other way. So it was going that way. And then it started, it might have gone the other way, and then it started different. I'll just check what it's doing now before I start. Okay. What message do you have for us, or what do we need to know? Saturday, the 15th of November, 2025, please. Ooh. I'm going to show you it, and I haven't looked at it again. That's now I've dropped it. Right, picked it up. 9 of Swords. Are we having that one? Interesting. Are we having it that way up? That way up. And the Death card, which, if you're unfamiliar with it, is not usually about actual death. It's endings and beginnings. And can be slower than the Tower card. Tower card can be quite quick and instantaneous, and then the Death card is slower. So we got the 9 of Swords, which self-fulfilling prophecy. What are we working towards? What are we focusing on? Are we focusing on, and we all need this reminder, don't we? Are we focusing on the things that we want? The places we want to be, the person we want to be, how we want our life to be? Or are we focusing on the problems and the obstacles and the issues and the fears and the things that we don't want? It's telling us sometimes we just once somebody points it out, quite often, then it comes into our awareness, doesn't it? If we've took our eye off the ball, and then we can address it. So yeah, and then with the Death card, something's ending. So maybe there was a certain amount of a certain amount of pessimism or catastrophizing, negative thinking, or again, focusing. If we're focusing on problems and not solutions, we need to be focusing on solutions. So if we're focusing on problems, if we were focusing on the obstacles, it's not where our energy needs to go. It needs to go focusing on the solutions, focusing on our options, focusing on positive things, focusing again what we want, where we want to go, etc. And I'm getting with the death card that we're actually phasing out all that negativity and all the stuff. We're coming out of putting our energy into all the problems and the obstacles and the negativity and the catastrophizing and whatever else. That's, I'm going to say, an end of a cycle, whether it was a cycle or a phase, a cycle, part life. Some of us, that's probably been our whole life. So that's coming to an end because we don't need that. We don't need to put our energy there. We don't need to put our energy, it's just come to mind now, on people that are upsetting us, or people that are being negative, people that are causing us problems, people that are themselves obstacles, people that are critical or unsupportive or unpleasant. So it's also taking our energy away from them. But there's definite ending to all the negativity and putting our energy into the wrong places and the wrong people. And we're going to be aware of it. And we've probably been being aware of it, and we've moved. Perhaps we haven't noticed that we've already had that shift. And maybe for some people we've had that shift, for some people you're still in it, and maybe for others that's something that you're still working on, but it says it can come to an end, which is good to know. And we can focus on the positive things, and we can put our energy into the things that we actually want and how we want our life to be. What do we want in our life, and the types of people we want in our life, and the places we want to go, and everything else. So that's brilliant. I'll do some of these. Right. Right. Let's see what way the energy is going to go now, eh? So it's circling. The energy is circling now around my hands, but it's moving it as it circles. It's moving itself all the way around the circle, if that makes sense. It's pivoting all the way around. Anyway, what message do you have for us for Sunday, the 16th of November, 2025, please? That one? No. That one. Right, stop. I keep moving my hands, and I'm going to have a swig of tea a minute. I'll calm down because the pack keeps opening. I go, that one, no, that one, no. And I kept moving my hand, the other hand. Right. That one. That way up? No, that way up. Temperance. Usually about balance. I've crossed my legs over now and I haven't got two places for cards. That one, no. That one. That way up. That way up. That way up. and the Empress. So what have I got? Temperance is quite a busy card, isn't it? It's about balance, but it's also busily doing lots of different things. Fingers in lots of pies, lot work, maybe not just like job work, but doing lots of different things, getting on with stuff. But also find the time for peace and calm and getting centered and getting enough rest. And interestingly enough, it comes with the Empress, and the Empress is about nurturing. If we want to bloom, we need to look after ourselves, nurture ourselves, love ourselves, self-care, getting adequate rest, getting adequate downtime for our brain, and downtime for our brain other than just sleeping, which is, yeah, I have to remind myself to do that, to shut the brain up. And that's the sunshine again. They've both got sunshine. I've just been drawn to the sunshine behind the Empress's head, and then, well, there's also a hedge there, and behind the person in the Temperance card. So sunshine again, it's pointing us to happiness. The sun card, the happy card, the moving forward, the bright, glowing future, but the happy. And I'm getting happy now. And happiness, I mean, you might like being busy. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Busy might make you happy. But you also got to look after yourself. So it's finding happiness in balance and in self-care and in looking after ourselves and treating ourselves as somebody who's as important as everybody else, and not putting ourselves last or putting ourselves at the back of the line. Fill your own cup. Yeah. Sounds like a good weekend then. There we are then.